Thank you. So, today we will explore uh, our emotions and moods, but not just emotions and moods. Um, we will explore them through our beliefs, right? We all have our belief systems, and based on those beliefs, we take our actions. And maybe at times, due to our actions, or maybe at times due to somebody else's actions, our moods, our behavior change. I'm not even talking good, bad, ugly here. I'm just telling it changes, right? So we don't realize that lot of things or lot of our living comes from our beliefs. So just as a group, can we yeah? Did somebody ask anything? Okay. So, can as a group, can we just share what do we understand from beliefs? What is a belief? Okay.
But to me, it is also about some conclusion that you've drawn based on your past experience. That hey, if you do this, if this happens, then this happens. And you're right. Like the past experience sometimes dictates that belief. Like if you've, I don't know, if you've seen only a certain kind of thing happen, then you just come to the conclusion that this is how it always is. So that to me the belief is anything, like it can be something based on what you experienced or what you did not experience but you're assuming. Assumption is also can be a belief.
Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Jatin, Monica, you have anything to add to?
No, I agree with what Deep and Kumar said, right? Like, yeah, it's mostly it comes from our background, our culture, our upbringing, right? And then we start making our own set of perception around of how the world works, and this is how it should be. Not necessarily true or false, but yeah, it just builds our perception system.
Perfect.
Yeah, I want to add maybe this gives me the beliefs gives me the idea of what is morally right or wrong. Like at the end, I conclude that even though I haven't seen or um, I might not have experienced certain things, but in spite of that, there are certain stories or narratives that help me understand that this is a set of things that helped someone and it might work for me. And that's the idea that I take forward for understanding what is right and wrong for the societal thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So, if you see, all of you have said the right things about belief, and Jatin added a very interesting point about belief is they are neither right nor wrong, right? There are perceptions. So, if you see, beliefs come from our experience, and for me, beliefs are the models, right, which help us to navigate the world. And those beliefs I acquire from my perception, as all of you said, or my experience, or whatever, but it is just my experience. So, you all must have heard the story of Elephant and the Blind Man, right? Where the five blind men were brought and they were asked to touch the elephant, different parts of elephant, because they have not seen the elephant before. All of them said something unique about the elephant based on their experience. So a blind person held its tusk and said it is a spear. The other blind person who touched the body part said it is a wall. The third person who touched the tail said it is a rope. and the person who touched the ear said it is a fan, like that. So they all were right. But could any one of them get the full reality? No. And mostly beliefs are like that. So it is not like we get the full reality. None of us can get actually the full reality ever of anything. We form those beliefs based on our experience and our perfections. So they are very, very important tool for us to navigate the world, but at the same time they can be very limiting. Limiting in the sense that our perception remains limited to the same as, this is a rope, this is a ball, this is a fan, this is a spear, only to that. We don't think in terms of elephant, full elephant. It is not even possible. But if we are aware that, we have our own set of beliefs, and likewise the other people also have their own beliefs, help us to open up. Because beliefs, when they are good at the same, they create lot of blind spots. They create lot of blind spots in our navigation, which we don't realize as long as we don't see any conflict. As long as we are outside the conflict, we, our beliefs help us to walk smoothly. But when we are in a situation of conflict, it means what? Conflict is nothing but the basically the tug war between two set of beliefs. And that times it becomes little difficult for us. It becomes very difficult for us to navigate through the same belief which we have been holding so close to our heart from years, right? So just remember that beliefs are important for us to navigate the world. We cannot be without belief, but at the same time, let us be aware that it is just a part of uh, it is a part of reality. It is not the reality. And also it can create the blind spot, and especially in the situation of conflict, the other side also has a belief system. So let's just open up ourselves towards that a bit. So that is first part about the beliefs. Now, when we say there is a problem, the system has a problem. As long as we are part of the system, we also are a problem, right? Because we are part of the system. I'm not outside the system. So if anything I'm complaining as a problem, I'm part of that problem. And to change anything, let us say if I want to change myself, I have to shift something in me, shift some gear inside me, right? Without that, the change is not possible. So that is one aspect you keep in mind for few things which we will do today. And I would invite all of you to, I'll present my screen now. So I need two volunteer. I am presenting two topics here, and you take select any one topic, and I want two volunteer where one person will speak in favor of that topic just for a minute or a minute and a half, and the other person is will speak against that topic. Okay, so I'll share the screen. Is it visible?
Yes.
Yeah. So two of you can go any topic you take, and one person would speak for, and one person would speak against. First of all, just note it down whether you are in for or in against. Let us see that first. Anyone? Just 1 minute. We just want to, just play few things here.
Are we going for both topics at the same time or
No, no,
just
no. Just one topic you
okay?
pick. One person
Mhm.
would speak in for, and then other person would speak in against. Okay. Okay, no problem. So other person. Who's that? Who can speak in for? Social media is harming young generation. Monica,
I
Jatin,
can I can
Ankur.
go for it.
Okay, chalo. So let's two of you will talk for a minute, and you both will present your views for and against. I mean, whosoever is for against, and then for. Start.
So for me, I would say I'm for it because yes, I agree with Kumar that there is it can be used as a useful, knowledgeable tool. However, the problem is the current set of filters or content moderation is not available to young generation. So they are exposed to all kind of knowledge, which is just which no, they don't even know whether it's true or false.
Okay, pause. Sorry to cut you short. So now we heard two things, right? And both of them are genuine. Both of them. But if you realize that both of you are coming from your belief system, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That is what you believe in for. Now, just let's say more fun. We will twist the situation. I mean, we will twist the roles now. So now Kumar will speak for, and Jatin will speak for against. You can take
Okay,
a
so
minute to think, and then you can speak.
so I can say yes, if I had exposure to social media in my younger days, definitely I would have learned much more better some concepts and some of the could have scored better marks um, in my school and in my college years.
You are speaking against right now, Jatin.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's not harming the young generation. It
Okay,
is a
okay,
helpful tool.
okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
okay. Kumar,
Yeah.
okay, okay. So tell me, what, how was it when you switched the roles, both of you? Yeah, yeah, I saw that. I could sense that. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Very true. Jatin, your experience?
Yeah, same. I wanted to pick against um sorry, I wanted to pick speak for, but yeah, when I speak against, yeah, I found it a little bit okay. How do I justify this, right? Like, how can I when it's most people believe that this is absolutely right. right? So how can I challenge that notion?
So it gives us a sense little bit right now
Yeah,
that when we come from a belief system, we always remember that there is a other belief system also working around us.
yeah,
Correct. So that just awareness will help us. We will do a couple of exercises today, and I will post it in the group also, which will help us to open up about the belief system in general. Because what happens is our emotions can be manifestation of our beliefs. Like as you just now said, Kumar, you were reluctant to take this, right? So your body was immediately telling you. But at times we don't even realize that it is coming from our belief, right? And what happens now? At time, not at times, almost all the times, our beliefs are so deeply rooted in us that they become our identity. We call them, governing beliefs, right? So they drive us. And on the we create so many layers of beliefs above our governing belief. That is a separate, complete different topic. But I'm just giving this, awareness that okay, we are driven by beliefs a lot throughout the day without even
yeah,
realization, right? So what happens is if we develop this practice of having multiple viewpoints. I'm not telling you change your belief system. Please don't go by that. No, don't change your belief system. But be aware that there is multiple viewpoint. Just practice that. That okay, there can be multiple viewpoints about something, just like the blind man and the elephant story. You know, we can be, um, we can very well avoid few conflicts. Exactly. Yeah,
yeah.
that is multiple viewpoint, right? So we will do one more exercise. Did you guys? I'm sure most. I mean, almost all of you must have played that game. End of World. Have you played?
No.
Okay. So here it is. Wait. Okay. Can you see this? Okay. So now this game is the world is coming to an end, and you have played it, right? So it's okay, still play with it. So you are the captain of the spaceship, and you have to carry this spaceship to a different planet. And other than you can carry seven more people, so totally eight people can go on to that planet, right? So just note whom all would you carry along with you out of this list. And just be aware, when you take whatever, let us say if you are taking a farmer, why you are just be aware why you are taking, you don't have to note down, just be aware why you are taking the farmer. So please take seven people whom you want to take along with you. Once you're done, you can tell me. Done? Oh god, looks like really end of world.
There's some information missing.
Yes.
Only seven, is it?
Yeah, you are the eighth one, right? That planet cannot accommodate more than eight. 7 and plus 1. You are the plus 1. It's okay. Mm-hmm. 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 Aditya person 5. Okay. Okay. So I'm not asking others right now. Yeah. But let us see what happens. Now, does it change?
Yeah.
Yeah, also, this is what I was also thinking, very interesting. I didn't expect this slide, but I was thinking, why are we calling that person a sweeper? Why are we assuming they'll have the same things to do
Yeah.
in the other world, right? Like, definitely I picked the sweeper, but
Yeah.
assuming that he will go and sweep in the other planet. But, that's not true. Also, I was thinking of the prostitute, not because of the child welfare centers, but because the profession is required in any whatever whatever civilization, right? Keeping
Yeah.
my morals aside, it's much required. And yeah, those were the 2 points to add. But yeah, the assumption that also, what is a mother, right? Why is the doctor not a mother? Like, a mother is just
Yeah.
one dimension. A mother is not the only thing that a person is. So I completely did not even pick mother because it did not make sense to me. So yeah, the other people also can be mothers or whatever. Parents. Parenting is just one aspect of things.
Yeah. But then you see
That's
how we question things when we remove one layer, how we start questioning it. So, with the
so
half
for me.
information, yeah, sorry, Jatin.
Go ahead, Kanti.
No, no, I did not add something new.
Okay, so that's why I picked up the roles, but considering the new world, but that's why I called it out earlier, right? Like there is some information missing out over here,
True.
but I think I made good choices knowing the information that I had in my hand at that point of time.
Correct.
So, so based on that, I selected farmer, doctor, um, to obviously for the professions, religious leader because they can give hope, architect to build new things, sweeper again for the role, and so did I pick again the teacher for the role. But yeah, given the new information, I think I will have to rethink my choices again.
I picked most of what you picked.
Yeah,
We have a very common list. Just it.
So it is again nothing right and wrong. What
yeah,
happens is we work on a very minimal information, but the problem is not even that. The problem is we assume that that is right.
yeah, yeah.
Right,
That is
right,
the
right.
biggest, I think, blind spot we all have,
Hmm, hmm.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
So, anyways, that is for that. So it is just to tell that whenever we are in such situations, okay, let's pause for a while and let's understand what could be alternating beliefs here working as a conflict. You can take any situation, and if you start writing your beliefs, trust me, I did writing beliefs exercise for almost a month every day, and I was really scared to touch my notebook at times. Okay, how many unnecessary belief I am carrying, which doesn't have any roots. I'll tell you simple example. Like I had big argument with my child that okay, please take bath in the morning, please. And this guy takes bath only in the evening, right from the day one. And then I questioned myself. I mean, on what basis I'm making it as a rule that take bath in the morning? If I am taking, doesn't mean I'm right. And I'm so much at peace. I mean, we don't have that argument anymore. So all I'm saying, see, everything may not be as simple as that, but my just one request, at least it gives me a lot of peace when I go through that process. That pause, check your belief, check alternating belief, and uh, see what happens is when we. I'm not telling you throw your belief, but try to see different beliefs. If you want, play with those beliefs for a few days, and then come back to your original belief. But see what does the new belief do to you. I'm not even, I mean, we all can have multiple beliefs for the same thing, trust me. And if you see your age, na, I mean, I'm sure when you were in 20s, your belief system must have been different. And now when you are a parent, your belief systems are almost similar to your parents' belief system. The same thing which we were opposing in our 20s, now we are having the same beliefs which we were opposing against.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just be aware. And what happens is one biggest problem with the beliefs is it helps us to run in autopilot mode, and any autopilot mode is very bad, right? And the problem is it creates a comfort zone. We don't want to break it, but if you want to see change, disrupt your beliefs. So it is as simple as that. I'll tell you. Okay, in offices people go for smoking. Oh god, I'm tired, I can't work on this presentation, I need to smoke now. It is that, that is bad habit loop, we call it, right? We, unless we break it, we don't know. We have made an assumption that because of smoking I am feeling energetic and now I can work. So just work on that. I will leave the belief as of now here, but I invite all of you. I'll post the exercises in the group so that everybody can see them, but they may not have the background of this whole discussion. If they can go through the recording, it will be good. But I'll leave the belief part here because we have to work on other tools. But uh, I would invite all of you to, you know, at least for few days, if not today necessarily, any other day, you think you have a problem, or let us say you have an unproductive mood. Okay, even if it is a productive mood, let us say you are feeling very intelligent at this point of time and you are very curious about the things, right? Write down your beliefs at that time, and especially for an unproductive feeling, write down your beliefs and see what happens if you play that belief. And you know what is the best way to play with the belief? Take an alternating belief or take an opposite belief and put a maybe around it. So let us say when I was giving the example of my son not taking bath in morning, maybe it is okay to take bath in the evening. Once I put maybe, na, I feel very relaxed. It is not like, I'm being judgmental about something. It's okay. So try to play with different beliefs with your unproductive feelings. And I'll post the relevant exercises in the group. So it is just the background to that. Uh, we are okay till here? Okay. So next part is because we are into these reflective exercises, I would introduce some tools which we can use to do the reflection. One of my favorite tool is using
Sorry,
analogies.
Kanupriya. Sorry,
Yes.
sorry. Um, uh, I couldn't come off, earlier for this unproductive mood and writing down the belief system. Do you have any slide or anything which
No, I
we can?
don't have. That's what I said, Jatin. I'll post it in the group.
Okay, okay, all right,
I'll post. So let us say if I'm feeling jealous, what could be my belief behind that jealousy? Jealousy is a feeling, right?
okay,
It is not a belief.
right,
So dig
okay,
yourself deeper that, okay, why I'm feeling jealous?
fine.
What is
Thank
my
you.
belief system? Yeah. So
Yeah,
I'll post it, but I'll post couple of examples also so that it is easier to navigate your own belief system.
sounds good.
Okay, so we were talking about the tools. One of my favorite tools to do reflection is using analogies or what do you say, metaphors. Okay, so I'll just share few of them. You can make anything to be used for analogy. Here I have picked couple. Uh, so let us go with car first, right? So let us take the car for example. Let us sit as a family, as a group, as a team, and let us reflect on the week. Okay, what was the headlight of my week? Okay, so when I talk in terms of car, I'm giving the analogy. What is the headlights job? Right? It shows us the path. So who showed me path, or what was the headlight, or which idea put me into that zone where I could see things more clearly?
Hmm.
You guys are okay so far?
Yeah.
Yeah. Second
Yes.
is, let us say, let us consider steering. Which direction I'm take going into? Take a stock of that. So relate steering wheel with that. Okay. Rear view mirror. Is my past creating an obstacle for me? Or am I looking too back rather than driving? Or am I too attached with my past? Who are my co passengers? How are they making my journey? Are they making it fun? Are they making it stressful? What are the speed breakers? What are the accelerators? Where did I put brake?
Hmm.
Where are the potholes? So if you see, you can come with 100 prompts with just one analogy, which is car. So far, so good?
Yep.
Yeah.
It is,
Yes.
yeah, just
So
wow.
what's that?
It is just wow. Like very simple but
So
very
Yeah.
effective.
analogies are very interesting actually. Very, very interesting way to work with reflections, and especially with the group, because then it is not like, it is my way or highway. And it opens up our windows, okay, because we can relate to the things. Now we can take the example of traffic signal as well.
Mm-hmm.
What stopped me, what slowed me down, what helped me. And this can be anything. It is not necessarily your actions, it can be emotions, it can be your beliefs, it can be your behavior. It
Hmm.
can be as a team, like as a team, what stopped us to move in our direction of goal? As a team, what slowed us down? It may be some stupid process of organization which is slowing us down, but at least we will be aware, right? Third one here is the electric circuit. So, what is insulating me? Which of my actions are insulating me to move towards the direction of my goal? Okay. Who are my conductors? Who help me? Who support me to go in that direction? Who are the resistors? Okay. How can I create my full circuit? Is it a full circuit or a broken circuit?
Hmm.
Few I have not mentioned here. One of this we have done few days back is my investments. Right. So when we say investment, if you see, our whole day is nothing but an investment.
Hmm.
We invest time, we invest energy, we invest our moods, we invest into relationship. So everything is an investment from that perspective. Now, how do you do that? If you take a note of it, where all I have made my major time investment today,
Hmm.
where all I have expended my energy expenditure, which things which took sucked energy out of me,
Hmm.
right? And the things, just a minute, huh? Huh? Okay, okay. Sorry, huh? Which things needed much more effort than I thought about it.
Hmm.
And you can, same way, you can explore your emotional journey. Where I invested my most of the emotions today. Was it worth? Was it needed? Did I invest much into to? Negative emotions. Actually, I hate to say negative and positive emotions because for me, all emotions are awesome.
Hmm.
Yes, expression of those emotions are bad, right? That can be changed, but all emotions are awesome, especially the so called negative emotions because they help us to look into us. So just look at your day from that perspective, from the investments. Like for time, what we do at times is we create time jars. So what I do, I take four jars from the different sizes, from the biggest to the smallest, and then we put day's activity into those jars. So over the week, it gives me, okay, how much I have invested, which time, which I mean, the biggest jar contains what, the smallest jar contains what, and then it tells you that, okay, oh, should I put these things into the medium jar? It is not needed this much of time. Over the period, you will get to know.
Hmm.
For analogies, I'll just give this one more idea of gamification. So when we were talking about energy investments, so we do snake and ladder board for energy. Okay, so activities which worked as a ladder for you, basically which boosted your energy, and activities which are snake, who took the energy out of you, who sucked your energy. So that also, at least children play very happily. So you will see so many chits on the snake and on the ladder. Any questions so far? Okay, so far we have explored one tool which is of analogy or metaphor. You can come up with any object or anything to create an analogy. These were just examples. If you need more help, I can keep on posting in the group. You can pick up from there. Do let me know whatever is the need of the group, and I'll do accordingly. Yes.
Okay.
So, say something.
Is there any question?
Okay.
No.
So for me, this is what I wanted to cover today. One is the belief system, and second is the using analogies to do reflection. Now let's just reflect on the session for a while, and if any questions are there, we can take up. So I'll stop sharing now. Uh, and don't worry about this as of now. You can make your notes, but I will share at the end of the month the full presentation. So everything will be there. Whatever I have spoken in any session, everything will be there. But I don't want to share full session because it will be very overwhelming
Hmm.
and going
Yeah.
through everything. So first, let's understand, and then we can take this as a um, take this to our homes for full usage. Fine.
Yep.
Okay.
So we can pause and reflect on the session. Any questions? Any other interesting thoughts?
Not at the moment, Kanupriya, but yeah, it would be interesting to try out the metaphor for reflection. Yeah.
Yeah, you can come up with your own, or for now, if you're comfortable, use the same.
Yeah.
Uh, and I would say, no, go for a week or so. You don't
Hmm.
have to hurry up.
Mm.
And again, because you're getting exposed to things, doesn't mean you have to try everything immediately.
Yeah.
Because when we rush into things, we may not see, as I told, we may not open or peel all the layers.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So I want to share one of the thoughts is that maybe picking one prompt or one particular tool for certain time and then over a period of time kind of, let's say car, right? I really love that analogy metaphor. doing it, let's say, every day or maybe every week, and then kind of comparing what was the status of headlight today compared to tomorrow, or when do I want the headlight to be on? Am I going in the dark zone? Am I on the highway? Do I need to ride fast
Slow
or do I
down.
need to slow down? So the prompt of pre-planning the prompt, right, or pre-planning certain things using this itself um, is really interesting. And I have done this thing in past wherein I just stuck to a couple of prompts over a period of time and then try to see them going in past how I have done or what kind of states I have been to for that particular data point, not to make it technical. It gave me a good pattern. So while there are many prompts, I think for me what has worked in stick to one, maybe try it out couple of I tried out couple of weeks and days and evolved into something which really worked for me.
Perfect. So again, as I said, it depends on one's needs and one's pace to understand things or what they were trying to do. Or I don't even want to say change, because once if uh, see, for me the idea of reflection, my idea of reflection mainly influenced by Jiddu Krishnamurti.
Mm,
I mean, it is highly influenced by his readings. So, one thing which I learned from him is, and that is why I have been forcing you to just observe, that just observation itself is a good change. It brings, when we go into a reflection with the agenda of, I have to do this or I have to change this, it doesn't come, it doesn't open up as a beautiful thing, because it takes away the awareness part. And the whole idea of reflection is just to be aware.
yeah.
So I'm not against changing. Please don't get me wrong. I'm not against changing. That is why we all are here. But all I'm saying, if we are, just behind that, come what may, I have to change without awareness, it is a problem. But if you do the change subtly with awareness, then it will stick.
Yeah. So I was just reflecting on this today morning. Like yesterday's, the prompt was what excites me and to be aware. I felt that it was the most or the first and foremost thing that I have to be aware of at all the time. But um, it is not the only thing. I have to do a lot of other things also, which means that I have to be fully alert and aware all the time, which means that it is mentally draining unless it is practiced and tried out and kind of know it becomes a part of habit. It is really draining. I felt like that yesterday, but it's for good. So
No, no, Kumar, but I agree with you completely, and that is not even the expectation, and this should not be even that's what I'm telling you. When it becomes agenda that okay, I have to be aware, it
mhm.
loses its beauty.
Mhm.
That is not the scene. See, when you have something in you, let us say something is bothering you.
Mm,
At that time, you bring the focus to yourself,
mm,
right? So, and slowly, it becomes a practice.
mm,
Not like that. Today, I have to be aware of myself. No, that should never be the case.
mm,
It happens over the period,
mm.
and then eventually it becomes a practice. And even with the practice, trust me, nobody can do it 24/7.
Yeah, yeah,
It is not even needed for that matter.
yeah.
Yeah. So I agree with you completely. But I would suggest that these belief systems do keep on knocking this. Do keep on knocking this. It is a fun and it helps a lot, a lot. So whatever it is, I'll post from my side today. Let us see, and please don't bother to do it immediately or whatever, but keep doing it as
Yep.
and when you get time.
Sounds great. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm done for the day. So Kumar, next week onwards, we will have it on Saturday, Sunday, or a weekday and Saturday.
So I think weekday we had larger participation, we are not having. So maybe we do it twice, once in a on a weekday and once on weekend. Just as at this time, maybe we can start little early, like 9 a.m., so that everybody can get back to their daily chores as early as possible.
ठीक है. So you will post it in the group, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But with everybody who is present over here, what times and which day and time work for all of you? Just a quick poll.
I think weekdays are a gamble. I really don't know how the schedule will be. I might have work calls. I might not.
Okay.
Weekends this time, yeah, 9 also works for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right. Getting back to the schedule, it helps. So yeah, this is okay. This time or 9 is either of them is fine.
Okay.
Yeah, Thursdays are okay for me, like we did last time.
Mm.
Thursdays the workload is little on the lower side, but yeah, as Deepa mentioned, right, it can be
Yeah.
ad hoc scenario. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So we'll keep it on weekends. We'll start early. If everybody's okay, we can start early, like 8 a.m. or 9 a.m.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll put out a poll and let's see what's the response.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So good to go from here.
Yeah. Thanks a
Okay.
lot, Kanupriya. As I mentioned earlier, one couple of wow moments for me, the car especially, and the use of metaphor is really very interesting. Kind of keeps myself hooked. Whenever I'll see car going forward, I'll always look at the headlight and kind of try to see. So yeah, thank you, and looking forward to many more reflection sessions.
Yeah, there are a couple of interesting tools we will explore going forward.
Yep.
And I'm noting down all your requests. Kumar has a request last time of the data collection, and
Mm,
Jatin has a request of designing prompts on their own.
mm.
So we will do everything. I mean, by the end of the month, you guys will have your answer.
Cool. Yeah, and we are
Yeah.
just getting started. So
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone. Thanks
sure.
for your
Okay.
time, and have a good weekend. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Bye,
Thank you.
everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.